लाय संजीवन लखन जियाये श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाये रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि समभाई सहस बदन तुमरो यश गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाँ ते. We all know the story of how Hanuman ji brings the Sanjeevani and helps Lakshmana revive. So that incident that comes in the Valmiki Ramayana, we know Rama and Ravana Yuddha has already started. So when Ravana sends his most powerful son Indrajit, on this side who is to counter him? Lakshmana counters him. So it is always Rama and Ravana, Lakshmana versus Indrajit. Actually both of them indicate our own mind. Indrajit also indicates our mind, Lakshmana also indicates our mind. So is it the mind countering the mind? Yes. It's the lower mind and the higher mind in us. Lakshmana represents the higher in us, Indrajit represents the lower in us. So there in the battlefield we know that Lakshmana is rendered unconscious by the powerful missile that Indrajit discharges. So Indrajit thinks that Lakshmana has been killed and he very happily goes back. On this side, Rama is very disturbed, he is very upset because he sees Lakshmana lying down over there. Most of them all think that Lakshmana has given up his life, he has died. In fact, Rama doesn't even want to continue with the war because without Lakshmana, for him, life is unthinkable. And he says, what will I do when I go back? How will I go back to Ayodhya? I have promised Mother Sumitra that I will bring back her son safely. Now here is Lakshmana lying down over there. So when Rama is over there, very agitated, very anxious, it's at that time that Vibhishana tells him that Lakshmana has not really been killed. He is only unconscious. So therefore we need a doctor over here to suggest the remedy to revive Lakshmana. So immediately, where is the doctor? The Vaidya is in Lanka. So who is to bring the doctor at night to the battlefield? Again our Hanumanji. So everybody looks to Hanumanji. So whenever there is any problem, any difficulty, we just have to turn to Hanumanji and he will accomplish it for us. So they all look at Hanumanji and he immediately goes to Lanka and brings the Vaidya, the doctor. And Vibhishana of course is familiar with the doctor over there and he asks him to look into what state Lakshmana is in. Then the doctor says that Lakshmana is not dead, he is just unconscious, he can be revived back. But there is a problem. What is the problem? The medicine that he needs right now is in the Himalayas. So where is the warfield? Where is Lanka? Right down beyond the shores of our country, beyond the ocean is Lanka, where the battle is being fought. So really down south. And where are the Himalayas? Right on top in the north. So he says the medicinal herb is available in the Himalayas and somebody must go and bring it from there, and also he gives the duration also. It should be brought before sunrise. So again who will go? They all again look at Hanumanji and immediately he says, yes, I will be able to accomplish it. Everybody is anxious. Will you be able to do it? Will you be able to do it? He says, not to worry, I will go and bring the medicinal herb before sunrise. So Hanumanji leaps into the sky and from the south he moves towards the north. Ravana comes to know about it. He sends a Rakshasa and he says, somehow or the other, you place hurdles, place obstacles on Hanumanji's path. Make sure he doesn't go and reach out to the medicinal herbs and brings it back well in time. If possible, kill Hanumanji. But to make the story short, Hanumanji is successful in handling that Rakshasa. He even kills him and then goes over there and descends on the Himalayas. And at night over there, he is not able to recognize where exactly is the medicinal herb over there. So why waste time? We know what he does. The entire mountain he uproots. Now that itself is an impossible task. Can anybody uproot a mountain, a huge mountain, and then carry it also? He carries it on the palm of his hand, one hand, not even two, and he brings it back to the warfield, well in time, before sunrise. And he tells the Vaidya, the doctor over there, I have brought the entire mountain. Now whatever you want, whatever medicinal herb you want, you take it from here, and then I will again go back and place the mountain where it is. So Sushena is the Vaidya who he lands on the mountain over there, picks up whatever medicinal herb he wants, and then with the medicinal herb he is able to revive Lakshmana. Lakshmana gets up. That's the meaning of Laya Sanjeevana Lakana Jaya. You gave life to Lakshmana by bringing the medicinal herbs from the north to the south. What a distance there was for Hanumanji to traverse. Shri Raghuveera Harashi Uralai. Rama at that point of time is so overwhelmed. He's so overjoyed. He's so happy because everybody had sort of given up hopes. And here, over here, immediately he sees Lakshmana being revived. What will he do? The only thing, he doesn't have anything with him to give to Hanumanji. It's Hanumanji who has actually accomplished this impossible task. Therefore, again, Rama gives Hanumanji a nice big hug. Earlier also we had seen Sundarkand. At the end of Sundarkand, when Hanumanji spots Sita in the Ashokavana, talks to her, gives Rama's ring to her, picks up the Chudamani from her, and again crosses, again comes back onto this side and narrates everything to Rama. Rama is so pleased with him. He says, the impossible, you have made it possible. Nobody can do it but you. At this point of time, I don't have anything to give to you because they are in Vanavasa. And he says, all that I can give to you, he says, I give to you my all. Sarvam is the word used over there in the Ramayana. Sarvam means all. So Rama tells Hanumanji, I give to you my all. What is that all? Means he has given himself up to Hanumanji. So if Hanumanji represents Jivatma and Rama represents Paramatma, they are Milan over there. When they hug each other, there are no two, there is only one over there. It represents the state of Jivan Mukti. Same thing over here. Rama is so overjoyed, he is so happy. All that he can do is give a nice big hug to Hanumanji. And what more does Hanumanji want? It's much more than any other material gift that Lord Rama can give to Hanumanji. And Raghupati Kini Bahut Bada. He praises him. He glorifies him. Who? Rama. Glorifies whom? His own devotee is glorifying. A devotee glorifying the Lord, yes, we all know about it. In fact, we are supposed to glorify the Lord through Kirtan, through Bhajan, and align our mind to the Lord. But over here, we find the Lord himself glorifying his own devotee over there. So he glorifies him, and what does he say? Tuma mama priya bharatahi samabhai. You are equal to my brother Bharata, is what Rama tells him. So he compares Hanumanji with his brother Bharata and he says, both are equal to me. Which means now Rama doesn't have only three brothers, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna, Now Hanumanji has also become a brother over here for Rama. So they become 4 now. Why? Just like Bharata is my brother, you are also my brother, is what Rama says. So automatically over here now Hanumanji has become a family member of Rama. And also over here, why does Rama pick up only Bharata's name? Why not Lakshmana? Lakshmana is already there with Rama in the forest. Both of them are living a sadhu's life, simple life, a life of vairagya. Nothing else is there in the forest for them to eat but roots and fruits. Simple life over there. And every day Rama is looking at, communicating with or interacting with Lakshmana. He is just there with him. But what about Bharata? There is a notion of a difference between Lakshmana and Bharata. Not that one is more superior and one is less superior, but there is a difference over there. Bharata was given the kingdom by Dasharatha himself. But then Bharata refused. Bharata could have taken the kingdom, ruled over Ayodhya, but he chooses not to. And what does he say? No, my big brother Rama alone is the king. I can never be and I shall not be the king. And what does he do? He comes to the forest where Rama, Sita and Lakshmana are. He tries to convince Rama to come back, but Rama is not convinced. And therefore, he asks for the Lord's Paduka. He says, your Padukas shall rule over Ayodhya. They will adorn the throne. You are not there. On your behalf, your Padukas will adorn the throne. And I only will be a custodian. And to whatever extent I can, to the best of my capacity and ability, I will rule over Ayodhya as somebody, as a custodian, not as a direct ruler, is what Bharata says. He could have gone back and then he could have placed the Lord's Padukas on the throne and he could have ruled over Ayodhya. He doesn't stop over there. What does he do? He leaves Ayodhya. He says, where Rama is not there in Ayodhya, I refuse to stay in Ayodhya, he says. He moves to Nandigram. And there, how is he living? He lives a life just like how Rama and Lakshmana are living in the forest. He could have lived a life of luxury. But he voluntarily and willingly gives up everything. Just as Rama is in a sadhu's attire, Bharata also becomes sadhu-like. The same clothes of a sadhu. Rama and Lakshmana are sleeping on the ground in the forest. He also sleeps on the ground in Nandigram. He doesn't eat the best of whatever is cooked in the royal kitchen. Why? Rama is not eating royal food over there. It's all only roots and fruits. He also over here is eating roots and fruits. Rama knows all this. And also Bharata had told him, 14 years I will wait for you. I will only be thinking of you and you alone. The moment 14 years is over, next moment if I don't see you, I will give up my life, he says. I will plunge into the fire, he says, into a fire pit. Rama promises him and says, no. Exactly at the end of 14 years, I will come. That's my assurance. That's Rama's word. So the countdown started at that point of time itself. Countdown for Bharata and countdown for Rama also. Because Rama knows every day how is Bharata living every day of his life in Nandigram, Rama knows. And now Rama's responsibility to go back also well on time. And he's constantly thinking of Bharata. Somebody asks him, I believe, Lord, everybody is thinking of you. They are contemplating on you. They are glorifying you. Why you are the Lord? So we do kirtan, we chant the Lord's name. We are always constantly thinking of you. We all your devotees. Are you thinking of anybody? is a question put to Rama. He says, yes. Whom are you thinking of? He says, I'm thinking of my brother Bharata. So Rama knows he has to go back at that point of time. So what a brother Bharata is. All of them. It's an ideal situation over there. If you want a demonstration of how brothers should be, brother and brother, or it can be sister and sister also, or it can be brother and sister also, it doesn't matter, siblings. We have beautiful lessons over here. So constantly we are told Rama was continuously contemplating on whom? The Lord himself. He is contemplating on his brother Bharata. What punyam Bharatas must be, that Rama is thinking constantly of him. He is thinking of Rama, yes, we know. But Rama is also constantly thinking of him. Each of those brothers. Lakshmana need not have come to the forest, but yet he came, left everything and came. Shatrughna is also very, very silent, but he is also no less than any of the other brothers. Afterwards, when Ravana is killed and Rama comes back and he is ruling over Ayodhya over there, some rishis come from the banks of the Yamuna. Near Mathura they were staying. They come and tell Rama that there is a Rakshasa called Lavanasura. He is creating lot of problems. Rama, will you please come and kill him, destroy him, so that we all and the Praja over there can live safely. Rama looks at Bharata, thinking he will send Bharata along with the army to kill that Rakshasa, to counter him. Lavanasura is very, very powerful. Shatrughna at that point of time comes and tells Rama, no brother, Bharata has sacrificed so much already. He lived a hermit's life in Nandigram. Every moment he was living only to see you after 14 years. And also he had so much of responsibilities and duties of looking after the kingdom. So let's give him a little rest. I will go, he says, Shatrughna. With your blessings, I will go with the army and counter that Lavanasura. So Shatrughna is also great. So therefore, over here, when Hanumanji comes with the Sanjeevani and when Lakshmana is revived, Lord Rama is so happy. He glorifies Hanumanji, he praises him, and he tells him, you are equal to my own dear brother Bharata. And also, what does he say? He says, Sahasa badana tumaro 𝐼𝐭𝐴𝐧𝐤 𝐴𝐶𝐻 Shripati kanta lagave. Again over here. He hugs Hanumanji. And what does he say? May Sahasa badana means one who has got 1,000 mouths. Who has got 1,000 mouths? One who has got 1,000 heads. Who is it? Adishesha, on whom Vishnu is reclining on. Adishesha is supposed to be 1,000-hooded. So 1,000-hooded, 1,000 heads, 1,000 tongues over there. And constantly, I believe, with all those 1,000 tongues, he is glorifying and glorifying and glorifying the Lord. Still, he has not yet completed it. That's the Lord's glories. Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. It will never ever come to an end. So therefore, over here, Rama says, instead of Adishesha with his 1,000 tongues glorifying me, may he glorify you. It's so beautiful over there. May he glorify my devotee. It shows the Lord's characteristic also over here, so beautiful. Why should Adishesha glorify me? Need not. Instead of that, may he glorify you. And again, it's not just that Adishesha glorifies him. 1,000 tongues means all of us put together. Adishesha represents all Bhagavan's devotees over there. So whoever we are all, what are we all supposed to do? According to Rama, we are all supposed to glorify his dearest devotee, Hanumanji. Why? If Hanumanji's blessings are there, everything will fall in place in our lives. So having blessed him like that, Bhagavan hugs him. And who all are glorifying him? Once Rama himself has glorified Hanumanji, all the devatas are going to glorify him. Therefore, Sanakadi, the Sanat Kumaras, Brahma himself, all the rishis, Narada of course over there, But Bhagavan has said now, everybody now please glorify my devotee. So Narada, Sharada, Mother Saraswati, all of them, all the devatas in the heaven, Jama, Yama, Kubera, Dikpala, all the 8 directions are there, north, south, east, west, and then the other 4 in between. Each one of them have got a presiding deity. We call them Dikpalaka. Dik means direction. So the presiding deities who are looking after each of those directions. So it all stands for all the 33 crore devatas over here. All of them. Kavi means rishis, mahatmas, sages. All of them are glorifying Hanumanji. And is it possible to completely glorify him? No. 𝐾𝐞𝐦𝐬𝐦 𝐃𝐞𝐜. Is it possible for us to completely, totally glorify him? It's not possible at all. Why? His glories are also Ananta. Just like Bhagavan's glories are Ananta, infinite, Hanumanji's glories are also infinite. So where will we be able to complete it? May innumerable lives, still we wouldn't have completely and successfully glorified him totally. That is what the Lord's glories represent for us. 5 shlokas are already over. The next 5, one by one we will take up. Tuma upakara sugriva hi keena, Rama milaya rajapada deena, Tumaro mantra vibhishana mana, Lankeshwara bhaya sab jagajana. Before I come to that, I just remembered something, and then we'll just go back into the significance of Hanumanji carrying the Sanjeevani. Why is it so important for all of us? Does this little incident that comes in the Ramayana, does it signify anything for us very, very important? Does it suggest anything very important for us? The story is there, yes, we know the story. But what does it signify? Normally we would have seen Hanumanji's idol or murti carrying the Sanjeevani, small little idol with a chain. Many people place it in the car, hang it on the car over there near the mirror or the front door. We have this Hanumanji's murti carrying the Sanjeevani. It will be hanging just on top of the main door. Why should we be hanging this small Hanumanji murti in this particular posture of carrying the Sanjeevani in our car or in near our main door? What is its importance? Sanjeevani, that word over there, Jiva means life, the life force that is there in all of us. We can call it consciousness, we can call it life spark in us, we can call it Atman in us. It's because of life that we are able to function physically, mentally and intellectually. It is life as such. When life is there in us, Jiva is there in us, then Jivana becomes possible for all of us. Jivana means life's experiences, life's transactions, life's expressions. Life has got nothing to do with this, how we are leading our life. Atman is one and the same. Life is one and the same in all of us, whether we are good or whether we are bad. But our life's experiences, life's transactions may be good or may be bad, depending on our inner equipment. So Jiva is there, life, Jivana is there, different from it. So when the life is there in us, when Bhagavan is there in us, how should our Jivana be? Most of us are not even living our lives to the fullest. Somehow or the other we are managing. We're just crawling through life, dragging through life. Monotonous, it is boring for us, it is so much of inertia in us. We don't even want to get up and do anything. There is no motivation in our life. There is no inspiration in our life. So somehow or the other we just go on. Every day comes, night comes, again day comes, night comes, we just go ahead. Really, have we lived our lives to the fullest as a human being? No. It's only 0.0001%. That itself is more for us. When we describe our life to somebody, I did this, and all that we have been doing. No doubt it may be huge, but still it's just a very, very insignificant percent. We have really not tapped that life that is there in us and used life to the fullest. Therefore, we can really never say, I have lived a full life. We can't say that. Most of us. So when we are like this, Lakshmana represents that. Lakshmana represents the mind in us. Rama represents the intellect in us. One of the interpretations. So when Lakshmana is lying down over there, it means our mind lying down over there, refusing to cooperate with us. We just don't want to do anything. Boring, monotonous, I'm feeling lethargic. You do for me. Why don't you get motivated and inspired for what? I'm okay the way I am. This is how we are leading our lives. That is represented by Lakshmana there lying down. When Lakshmana is unconscious and not cooperating, what can Rama do? The intellect in us tells us, do this, get up, move forward in life, progress in your life, you can achieve this, but the mind is lying down over there. So what can Rama do when Lakshmana is lying down over there? He can't do anything. That's the situation in the majority of us for most of the time. At that point of time, if we are sensitive, if we are a little more conscious, if a little bit we are more mature, and we really want to move forward in our lives, we should move forward and we should move higher also in our life. Higher and forward. Only then we say progress. If we really desire it, heart of hearts, somebody will come into our life. Who will come? It can be the Guru who will come into our lives. Or it can be some elderly person. Somebody will enter into our lives. That is nature's job, to bring the right person into our lives. What will that person do? Bring the Sanjeevani into our life. Some means fullest, complete, total. So it can be the Guru, it can be anybody in our lives who will come and cheer us up, put us back onto our 2 feet and say, never mind, come on, walk forward, move forward. Success is sure if you slowly walk. Somebody who will inspire us, somebody who will motivate us, somebody who really brings in a new lease of life into us. Not that we are dead, but we are almost dead, though we say I am alive. So somebody who brings in a new lease of life to us, a freshness into our lives. Where can we see this? We can see it in the life of our masters. Every moment how they are living, it looks like new, fresh. What is it that motivates them? What is it that inspires them to work 18 hours a day, 20 hours a day, irrespective of the exhaustion, the fatigue? That is what Sanjeevani represents for all of us. And therefore, so much of importance to Hanumanji carrying the Sanjeevani. So whenever we are lying down low, depressed, negative mood, no mood at all, lethargy fully, inertia in us, whom should we pray to? We should pray to Hanumanji. He will bring the Sanjeevani into our lives. Magic will happen over there. And then he will put us back onto our 2 feet. And then he will say, now you move forward. Whether it is materialistic or whether it is spiritual, it doesn't matter. So this is the importance of Sanjeevani, the significance of it. तुम उपकार सुग्रीव कीना राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना. Over here we find how beautifully It's been indicated here over here by Tulsidas ji what sort of people we should associate with and what sort of people we should not associate with. So where Hanumanji is, there Rama is there. There the Lord will be there. So over here, Tuma upakara Sugriva kina. Sugriva had lost his kingdom. He had lost his wife. He had lost all of his glory. And he was roaming around on the mountains over there. But whom did he take as his support? He took Hanumanji as a support. That's very, very important over there. So whomever Hanumanji associates with, Hanumanji will always do good to them. He is always a blessing for all of us. So Sugriva did the right thing by constantly associating himself with Hanumanji. On the other hand, what did Vali do? Vali had the kingdom. Of course, he had taken it away from Sugriva. He took away Sugriva's wife also. He was rolling in all his glory. But he did not have Hanumanji on his side. The difference between the two of them. Therefore, we know what happened. So therefore, upakara means favor. What has Hanumanji done to Sugriva? He has done him a great favor. Great favor in the sense, but Sugriva should associate himself with Hanumanji. Then only Hanumanji can, if we connect with the Lord, only then the Lord can do something in our lives. So therefore over here, you have done a great favor to Sugriva by remaining with Sugriva is what is indicated. But actually it's Sugriva who took the support of Hanumanji. And then what happened? Rama milaya Rajapada Dina. You are the one who helped Sugriva meet Rama. We know the story also that comes in the Ramayana. Rama and Lakshmana are coming after having met Shabari over there, and then Sugriva comes to know that there are two youngsters in the garb of a hermit, but with bow and arrow, coming very close to the mountains on which he was residing. He didn't know who they were. He thought maybe they are from Vali's side, enemy side. So he sends Hanumanji over there. You go and investigate and find out who they are and report it back. Hanumanji goes over there, finds out. He knows already. But still he is right now Sugriva's minister. So he goes over there, meets Rama, talks to him, narrates to him all of Sugriva's problem, and then brings Rama and Lakshmana to Sugriva. By bringing Rama to Sugriva, what is it that Hanumanji has done? Automatically the kingdom came back to him. Vali was killed and the kingdom came back to Sugriva. His wife came back to him. All his glory got restored. So Sugriva's glory got restored only because Hanumanji is the one who brought Rama into Sugriva's life. The next verse, tomorrow mantra, again Vibhishana over here. Vibhishana constantly was in touch with Hanumanji. Whatever Hanumanji says, yes, he said. He never listened to Ravana. Though he was Ravana's own brother, Vibhishana did not listen to Ravana. He rejected Ravana. And what did he do? He came onto the side of Hanumanji. Even before he met Rama, he was on the side of Hanumanji. When Ravana wanted to kill this messenger who had come from Rama's side, he is the one who stood up and said, no, you cannot kill a messenger, it is adharma. At the most, you can disfigure him and send him back. That's when Lanka Dahana happened. So therefore, Vibhishana took the support of Hanumanji, and therefore what happened in the long run? He became Lankeshwar. He became the king of Lanka. And one thing which is very, very vivid, obvious in the Ramayana is, even before Vali can be killed by Rama, Rama assures Sugriva, you will be the king of Kishkinda. Rama's words will never go in vain. Oka Mata, Oka Bana. Tyagaraja Swami has written a beautiful song. When Rama gives his word, it's a word given. So even before Vali can be killed, even before Sugriva can even talk about Vali's strength to Rama, Rama and Sugriva enter into a friendship pact. And at that point of time, even before Vali is encountered by Sugriva and then all that happens and Vali is killed, Rama assures Sugriva and he says, you will be the king of Kishkinda. So even before Vali is killed, Sugriva has been installed as the king of Kishkinda. Similarly, when Ravana throws out Vibhishana, he says, you go away. You're always talking on the side of Rama. I don't want you in my darbar. I don't want you in my Lanka. So he literally kicks him out. Where will Vibhishana go? Vibhishana comes onto Rama's side. The war has not yet started. The war between Rama and Ravana has not yet started. Vibhishana has come on this side. Immediately, Rama tells Lakshmana, he says, I want you to make Vibhishana the king of Lanka. So long before the war has started, and even the war has not even started at all. So where is the question of Ravana being killed by Rama? The moment Vibhishana comes on this side, Rama assures him that you are the king of... In fact, he is made, Abhisheka is done with the sea water, Samudra water over there. Abhisheka is done to Vibhishana and he is made the king of Lanka. Similarly also, just now I talked about Shatrughna going and killing Lavanasura. Lavanasura is the king of Mathura. Madhupuri it is called. Even before Shatrughna can go and kill Lavanasura, who is very, very mighty and powerful, Rama has an Abhisheka performed to Shatrughna and makes him the king of Madhupuri and then sends him. He's already made the king even before the Lavanasura, who is the king of Mathura, is killed. Then Shatrughna goes with an army. And then there is a battle between Shatrughna and Lavanasura. One word, one action or one act by Rama. So important over there. So therefore, these two shlokas over here indicate to us that on whichever side Hanumanji, that's very, very important. His very association. What will Hanumanji's association bring to us? Why should I have Hanumanji on my side? Well, we know the Ramayana tells us his very association will bestow upon us everything in life. Why? Asadhya is not there in his dictionary at all. Impossible is not a word in Hanumanji's dictionary. Everything is possible for him. So when we associate ourselves with Hanumanji, what all will he bring to us? All blessings will become ours. Our welfare will get taken care of. Victory, success, wealth, prosperity, materialistic as well as spiritual. Everything he will take care of. Whatever the other deities, gods can give to us, the 33 crore devatas, whatever they can bestow upon us, all of that Hanumanji can single-handed bestow it upon us. He's got that vara with him. Why? All the gods have blessed him. And they said no need for anybody to come up to us. If they come up to you, it's enough. So he's got all portfolios with him. We want knowledge, we want prosperity, we want success, anything. Worldly, materialistic, up to mukti moksha. We want bhakti, we want jnana, we want wisdom, we want moksha finally. All portfolios are with Hanumanji. Anything that we want in our lives, he will easily give it to us. One deity over there. The next shloka. Jugasahasra jo janaparabhanu lilyotai madura phala janu. Again, this comes in the story of Hanumanji, Bala Hanuman. He is just born over there, maybe a few days. He is lying down in the cradle. He looks out of the window. And what does he see? He sees the rising sun over there. The rising sun is looking red. It's looking like a fruit to him. Red or orange, whatever it is, it's looking like he thought it was a fruit. And therefore, what did he do? He's so tiny. He's still in the cradle. So we can imagine Hanumanji's might and strength, even as a small little baby over there. He leaps into the sky, wanting to catch the sun and eat it up. Lord Sun is scared. Somebody coming, charging at me, and now they are going to swallow me. What will happen now? Because we all need the sun. His heat and light we all need. Here is Hanumanji coming. Full force he is coming. Indra Bhagavan sees it. And he knows what will happen, because he knows Hanumanji will catch the sun and put it in his mouth. Therefore, what does he do? He discharges his Vajrayudha, his weapon. It hits Hanumanji at his jaw. It hits Hanumanji's jaw and he falls down. Once he falls down over there, Vayu Bhagavan becomes very, very angry. Who is the one who did this to my son? Hanumanji has fallen, he's become unconscious over there. And his jaw has become broken. Therefore, we are told he is called as Hanuman, one with a broken jaw. So, Vayu Bhagavan is very, very angry with Indra, and then he just sits down over there with his son, with Hanumanji, and he cuts off the oxygen supply for everybody. Air. Air should be in motion. Only then air can enter into our nostril, and also air can move out of our nostril only when it is in motion. The movement of air stopped. Vayu Bhagavan refused to move. We know what will happen to the entire universe, beings. Nobody can breathe anything because air has been arrested over there. He refuses to get back to his normal. Then all the gods come over there. From the Trinity onwards, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara onwards, all the 33 crore devatas, they all come over there. And they tell Vayu Bhagavan to forgive Indra Bhagavan, and now bring back movement to air, so that everybody can breathe in and breathe out and survive. Otherwise, nobody will survive. Everything will become dead. He is still angry. Then what do the devatas do? They all one by one come just to please Vayu Bhagavan over there, to please him. They all, whatever power they have, whatever might they have, whatever weapon they have with them, each one of them has got their own weapon. All of that they hand over to Hanumanji. Our strength will go to him. Our might will go to him. He can use our weapon. Just as we use our own weapon, he can also use it. So all of them therefore heap on Hanumanji all their glories, their power, their might, their strength, the ability and the capacity to wield their weapon. Everything comes on to him. At that point of time, Vayu Bhagavan is pleased, because all of them have bestowed upon his son so many boons, unique boons. And therefore again air back to normal. It starts moving. This small little incident over here, now we know how powerful Hanumanji is, how mighty Hanumanji is. No weapon can do anything to him. Why? He's got all the weapons with him. He can handle all of them. From Indra's Vajrayudha up to Brahma's Brahmastra. All are there under his command. He can use it if he chooses to. And because he's got all of them under his command, none of them can ever do harm to him. So no weapon can touch him. That is why Vajranga we saw earlier. He is as though he is made of diamond. No weapon can touch him and do anything to him. That's what this stanza means over here. The next. Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukhamai Jaladi Langi Gai Acharaja Nahi. When Hanumanji had to cross the ocean in search of Sita. We know before the Vanara army goes out in 4 different directions in search of Sita. Rama, when Hanumanji comes and offers his salutations onto Rama, just before undertaking this journey, Rama gives to him his ring. And he says, when you meet Sita, you show her this ring, you give her this ring, she will know you have come from my side. How did Rama know that Hanumanji alone is going to identify her and locate her? So many Vanaras went in all the 4 directions. And even those who came down south, it was not Hanumanji alone. So many of them were there. Angada was there, Jambavan was there. But Rama picks up Hanumanji and gives him the ring. So there's something special over there. They both know each other. It's a one-to-one. It's beyond conversation. So Rama gives to him the ring. So Hanumanji has got Rama's sacred ring with him. And we are told on that Ram was written on it. The name Ram was written on it. Now he had to cross the ocean in search of Sita. So when he had to cross this ocean, which is miles and miles and miles long, he needs to fly in the air. He needs his hands, he needs his legs all free. Where will he keep that ring? If he puts it in the folds of his clothes, it can fall down into the ocean. He can't take a chance. So what does he do? Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukhamai. Prabhu's Mudrika, Rama's Mudrika, that ring on which Ram was written, he put it in his mouth. Mukha means Mukha means mouth, face, but he put it in his mouth. Jaladi Langi Gai Acharajana. And then he leaped into the sky and then started crossing over there. So when Hanumanji was crossing the ocean, where was the ring? Where had he placed Rama's ring? He had placed Rama's ring in his mouth. And then we know, he landed over there on the other side, he searched for Sita, and then he found her in Ashokavana, he gave to her the ring, spoke to her. He had a meeting also with Ravana. We won't go into the details of all that. And then Sita gives her Chudamani in turn to Hanumanji, and then he comes back. And when he comes back, everybody wants to know what has happened on that side. So he narrates everything to them. Starting from how he jumped into the sky and crossed the ocean. And he told them also where he had kept Rama's ring. Where had he kept it? He had kept it in his mouth. And then what did you do? Yeah, I took out the ring from my mouth and gave it to Sita. It's a very beautiful little incident over here where, the Katha, those who take the Katha, Rama Katha, they give a very beautiful interpretation to it. So all the Vanara said, how did you keep it in your mouth? Rama's ring, divine ring. How did you keep it? How dare you keep it in your mouth? And afterwards, you gave it to Sita also. You should not have done it. Because it becomes jhuta. You should not have kept Rama's ring in your mouth. So very beautifully, Hanumanji gives a nice explanation to it. Why he kept Rama's ring in his mouth. That explanation, we will see it in the next class.